Hello everyone! Today, we're diving into something uniquely Italian. And no, it's not pizza, pasta, or espresso. It's something far more subtle, but just as iconic: gestures. In Italy, speaking isn't just about words. It's about movement. It's about emotion. It's about presence. This is what we call the silent language of Italy. When you think of Italy, you might picture passionate conversations, dramatic facial expressions, and, of course, those unmistakable hand movements. But these gestures aren't just for flair. They're an essential part of how Italians communicate, expressing feelings and ideas that words alone sometimes can't. In fact, according to Professor Isabella Poggi from the University of Rome 3, Italians use around 250 gestures every day. That's not just impressive, it's proof of how rich and deeply rooted this visual language really is. Some gestures are simple, like a wave, a nod, or a shrug. But others are much more layered. A single gesture might finish a sentence, highlight a joke, or silently say, "I completely disagree with you," without a single word spoken. Let's talk about the most famous one, the pinched fingers gesture, fingers and thumb pressed together, pointing upward. Used with a puzzled expression, it might mean, "What are you talking about?" Add a frustrated look, and suddenly it means, "Are you serious right now?" The meaning shifts with facial expression and context. That's the beauty of this language. In Italy, conversation is truly an art form. Gestures aren't just tools, they bring the dialogue to life. Whether you're in a lively piazza or gathered at a family table, gestures build emotional connection. They make conversations felt, not just heard. And here's something cool: Italian gestures aren't disappearing, they're going digital. Social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram have turned these movements into global icons. You'll even find them in your emoji keyboard. Yes, the pinched fingers gesture has officially gone worldwide. So, what does this mean for us, as students of Italian? It means that to really speak Italian, you must go beyond vocabulary and grammar. You have to use your hands. Let them move with your words. Let them express what your voice alone can't. Because in Italy, to speak isn't just to say something, it's to connect. And gestures? They're the bridge that brings that connection to life. Now, let's test what you've learned. Answer the following true and false questions. Feel free to pause the video to think it through, then resume to check your answers on the final slide.